Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. So we have our 11/11s right there. This is Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I am using my Radley Valentine decks. I am going to use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards. And I will then finish up the reading with my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for the introduction for right now, I am going to do an overview with my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, we are on the other side of our new moon. We are card flying, coming to that full moon. There is lots and lots of air energy, not air, well, there is air energy, but there's a lot of pressure on us right now. And we come to Thursday, which will be 11/11. So we do have some number energy right there too. So lots of stuff happening. A lot of other people who do what I'm doing, or other people who do, astrology, are talking about the pressures that are going on right now. So, but the thing is, it might be world pressure, but we still have to live our lives. So let's see what we have. One card flew out. I also want to thank people who have been so supportive to me while I was sick in October. I am, almost better. My voice is holding out quite a bit better, and quite a bit longer than normal. And I also want to thank the people who did the super chats, and also who donated to my PayPal account. So I thank you for that. I don't ask you to do that. So when I see that, it just touches my heart. So thank you so much for that. Now, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the messages. Let's see what we have with these cards. This is the one that flew out. Ordinariness. Okay, so we have a number 8. Remember, the numbers are very, very important. Ordinariness is and this is one of the things that we're trying to achieve. One of the things we're trying to come back to. Now, when I say come back to, and I said this in the beginning of everything that was happening, that's now past. We just want to be able to enjoy our lives. We just want to be able to just do the ordinary things of life right now. So this is something to strive for. This is, many times over, we'd always want something a little bit more exciting, a little bit more, because we are, being human and having a human nature, we do strive. We do want some goals. But this is going to be a good week just to have some ordinariness, okay? Just to live our lives, have our day-to-day type of activities. So I have been also talking to you because, we've been having a lot of solar storms, lots of different energies going on, squares, and just really the pressure is on. So this is something to strive for. Be in the present. Don't necessarily think back to the past except to learn from it, but don't necessarily look too far into that future, because the future only scares us, only provides worry for us. Stay in the present, day by day type of energy here. Okay, this one, let's see. This one, I don't like these guys. This is 6. 6 is the number of man. It is what we put into a situation, what we put into a project, what we put into ourselves. It's our energies that we put out there. Now, if you've been following me, and whenever I've used these, I don't like these guys. These guys are swarmy. These guys are they're just slimy, slimy, slimy. But yet at the same time, it talks about compromise. And, we always hear about there's two sides of every story. The truth is somewhere in the middle, coming to a good compromise, which in itself is not bad. But sometimes, sometimes the compromise leaves us kind of slimy and oily. Okay, so I think that in this time, we need to be careful about what we are compromising on, what we're willing to give up for whatever we're to receive on this. And again, if you know me, if you've been watching when I get these guys, I don't like them. They're slimy, and usually it means that the compromise is going to be better for the other side, the other person, the other energy than it will be for our own energies. Okay, let's see what we have here. And again, that one was reversed. Reverse cards have a little stronger energies. Next card is, this one is going to be reversed. I'm learning the backs of these. Here we go. Maturity. Okay, maturity. So what does maturity necessarily mean? Does that mean that something is growing, growing up? Something is actually developing. So there's some things that we want. There's some things that we need to be careful about. And there is, when I tell you that, yes, we do need to live in the present, we do need to come to that higher level. We are in a lot of ascension type of energy. And when I look at this, when I'm looking at her, okay, let's see. It looks very feminine in nature, flowering, colorful, coming to a higher level, a higher plane, coming to understand more and more and more. So there are things that you can take on a lot of different levels here. We can take this as a day-to-day. We can take this as a global. We can take this almost as a universal type of energy. The thing is, again, we need to stay in the present. We need to watch out for these swarmy guys. I don't know who they are. I never like them. I don't. They're oily. They're slick. And they want to take from you as opposed to help you. But then we have maturity. And sometimes with maturity, there comes wisdom. Interesting energies for this week then. Okay, let's see. I didn't tell you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. Thank you again. Let's start our readings now. Okay? Hello, my Scorpios, and happy birthday. So we are on the other side of that new moon to that full moon. So we're coming to that second half of your season, but it's still your birthday, and there's still so much happening in the world, the stars, the energies. Okay, let's see what we have for my Scorpios. Because my Scorpios, I always say, you do not like secrets. You are a major detective. Now, you like to keep your own secrets, but you like the truth to come out, and you want to know what you want to know. You are probably the best detectives of all of the astrological signs. Oh, and there was a card that flew. And when they fly, it means they want to be seen, they want to tell us something. So let's go on, and we'll cut for the other two. Okay. Oops. Don't know what that's all about. Sorry. Okay, my phone was supposed to be on vibrate, but I obviously didn't do that. Okay, this one is reversed. This is the one that flew. Let's see what we have for my Scorpios. 7 of Raphael. Okay, sevens. Divine intervention, divine number, divine umbrella, Raphael, water energy, your energy, Pisces. Also, it is Cancer. Now, what is your big decision? Are you thinking of moving? Are you thinking of moving in with somebody? Are you thinking of moving out to someplace else? I'm always, my Scorpios, you do not give me the energies of always wanting to stay in the same place for very, very long. Is this one of those transitional times? It would be a good time for you to make a move, because this is your sign, and there's a lot of energies that are in your sign right now. So this would be very good for you to make some decisions about your moves. It could be a move about any of those relationships I talk about, which could be your job, your work, which I think is more common, or your home. I don't necessarily think it is about your intimate relationship unless it's to develop it further. Okay? Again, like I said, Raphael is your energy. So there's going to be I think there's going to be some discussions, and you really need to listen. It doesn't mean that you have to take the person's advice or the people's advice, but I do think you need to weigh your options. And I do think that it's time for you to make some decisions about some of your future plans. Okay? Okay. So let's put it this way. This would be a good week to discuss, talk, and look to that. I know I just said live in the present, but this would be a good time to talk about that future. Okay. So time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want. Do you really know what you want? Because if you do, this is your new moon to that full moon, pop. It's a time for you to take action. It is a need for you to detoxify. Now, for detoxification for you, my Scorpios, you do hold on to a lot of anger, or I should say, well, maybe anger, but you have a long memory. Let's put it that way. So it's not so much maybe that you're angry at it. It's just that you remember it. You remember it, and that makes it hard for you to trust. That makes it hard for you to take those steps forward. So there is that part of you that does need, it's that Three of Swords type of energy. Ugh, hate that sweet Three of Swords. But the Three of Swords is really about letting things go. And so I think that would be something to help you with your detoxification. Okay, next card. The Queen of Gabriel. Now, I love this for you too, because Queen's underlying energy is your water energy. Gabriel, though, is fire energy. This is our Sagittarius, our Aries. It's also our Leo. This means, once you do make your decision, this is fly high. This is go after what it is you want. This is, just have confidence that things are going to open up for you. Just know that, that what you want, put this out there into this universe. Put this out there to whoever your higher power is. Okay, because things can happen. So this week is one of these weeks for you to be bold, for you to be, just to go for the gold type of energy. Okay, the Queen of Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So be open for people that want to help you. Not necessarily people that want to hold you back. Okay, this one is reversed. The Three of Gabriel. Now, Gabriel again, 3, powerful number. You say something 3 times, you do something 3 times. There is power in the manifestation with 3. Now, it's also about creativity, and it's also about celebration. And this is like, it all comes back to whatever this decision was. Whatever this decision was, this is saying, again, think things through, move forward, get your decision ready, have the people to help you through this, that are going to be supportive of you. Throw away the naysayers, throw away the ones that say you can't. I'm not saying to, if I'm 65, so if I wanted to go to, become a doctor and somebody said, Deb, you're too old. You know what? I am too old. But if I wanted to go back to school or if I wanted to go to college, I'm not too old for that. Okay? So you do have to use some wisdom with that. Going back to the introduction, you do have to have some maturity with your planning. But the Three of Gabriel is also your ship comes in. Now, prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So I love that. Remember the numbers. We have a 7 and a 3. Sometimes the numbers reverse themselves. So, you look those up under angel numbers, or you can look under gematria. Now, the other thing is somebody did send me another way to look up numbers. I do have to still investigate that. So let's go on and see what we have. Hey, oops, the card just flipped. Okay, so now we have 4. We have a reversed card. This would be the Emperor energy, okay? 4, so we have a 7, 3, and a 4. Or 4 plus 3 equals 7. Okay, so this would be your Emperor. This is organization. This is getting things ready and getting, basically, a lot of this decision is not just, this is also doing the legwork. This is also, you put it out there, you say what it is you're going to do, and then this is you getting ready to do all of this. It is a major arcana card. So your plans are on target, and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Okay, remember we had the creativity with that 3. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. So it is a good thing to ask for help. Make sure that you're getting it from the people that will be supportive of you and will give you the good advice. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we have for my Scorpios, that would be helpful for you this week. Okay. This is reversed. Selenite. Selenite. Oh, this is lovely, lovely, lovely. Selenite, and also too, shout out to Caitlin. Psychic insight, blessings, fidelity, deep connections. With the way this reading's going, I would definitely get myself some selenite if you don't already have it. And the other thing that I like to do with selenite, I like to put it over the door jambs, door frames, so people come in, instant cleansing. Okay, so my Scorpios, remember again to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You help me so much, and I thank you, my Scorpios. As always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.